Now that we have created our 4 different color versions from our images that we vectorized, the next step is to actually create and utilize the brush tool inside of the Adobe Illustrator program using a specific brush on a new layer to create kind of an illustrated outline version of the features of the face. In order to do this, we're going to be using and bringing in a brush and then setting up to use the outline in black to create the various brush strokes. These brush strokes can be adjusted in terms of the overall thickness of the line. It would also be more beneficial to utilize the Wacom tablet and the pen tool to create this, because it will give you a much more realistic approach at drawing than using the mouse. Let's take a look at how to do this. In the demonstration file that I've been working with, we'll go ahead and create a new layer. This layer will be above all the previous layers. If you'd also like to change the appearance of the layer panel in order to see it larger, you can go down to the little flyout menu at the side, select Panel Options, and we'll change it so that these become large over here at the side. Makes it a bit easier to see the actual individual layers. Now on layer 5, we're going to be bringing in the original photograph, and then we'll be tracing that on another layer above. Let's lock all the vector shapes that we've created from these original 4 images. And in layer 5, being selected, we'll go to File, Place. Again, we'll go find the images. My original starting image is on the desktop, called Self-Portrait. Yours might be on your Google Drive or some other location. So we'll place this in, similar to what we did before. Go up to the very top corner, click, and it will bring in the image. This image is a little bit larger than my previous, so I'm going to hold the Shift key and click down and drag to get the image to be about the same size as our vector shape. Doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but pretty close. When you bring in yours, yours might actually be the correct size. Mine was slightly different. Now, this image is floating above all the others. What we're going to do is double click on the layer. In this area right below, we're going to dim the image to 50% so we can kind of see through it. I'm actually going to adjust it and move it down just to the bottom. I think it's off. And I'm also going to lock the layer so I don't actually draw right on the layer. This is just going to be used for a tracing. If you decide that 50% is too bright, or there's too much of the image kind of showing up, the colors, again, you can double click, dim it to a lower percentage, 25%. Whatever you feel works for you. You can always go back and make changes. Just lock the layer after you're satisfied with the appearance, and then make a new layer that we will be using for our drawing.